to Miranda Detailing. My name is Phil Miranda. Now today what I am going to talk about is winter detailing. It's not fun, it's not easy, but it can be done. Today I'm going to share some helpful points when it comes to winter detailing. Now here in Richmond, Virginia, we have mild winters, but we do have some weeks that we have really cold temperatures, sometimes in the teens. Makes it very difficult to detail outdoors. Now, I do have a garage here at my home that I can take customers, but not everyone is willing to travel, or they just don't have the time or a second vehicle to be able to drop their vehicle off to get detailed. That's the beauty of being mobile, and primarily that's what we do, is mobile detailing. So what do we do to keep warm and work as effectively and efficiently as possible in the winter? First thing we do is make sure that we have hot water in our buckets. We have 3 5-gallon buckets that we use. I have the 2 that we use to wash the vehicle, and then I have one in the back as a backup, always filled with fresh water, and I fill that with hot water also at the beginning of the day. Now I fill it with as hot as I can get with the water from my house, because it's going to cool off by the time you get to the first job anyway. So fill those buckets up with hot water. The second thing we do is we bought one of these. Now this is basically just a heating element with this little shield on it, this heat shield, and this is actually made for farm use. It's made to put in water troughs so that they don't freeze over. It will also keep your water hot in those 5-gallon buckets. So all you do is simply plug it in. It doesn't have an on and off switch. You simply plug it in. Definitely you want to monitor this, but put it in your wash or your rinse bucket, or rotate between those buckets to keep them nice and hot. And you will notice that this will get the water steaming hot, not boiling, but steaming hot, and it will keep that temperature. It will maintain that hot water. So this is very helpful, and I'll put a link to it down below. Now we also make sure to use these gloves. Now I usually use these gloves anyway when detailing, but I get the extra large ones, and they're always the 9mm. I always get the 9mm thick ones. You can get these at Harbor Freight locally. You can also get them on Amazon. I'll try to find a link on Amazon or eBay down below. But I get the extra large ones because you can use thin cotton gloves underneath these just to get that extra warmth, and they work very well. You can get the, depending on your hand size, get a size up so that you can wear those thin cotton gloves underneath that, and it helps immensely. And you don't have to worry about your hands sweating, because your hands are probably going to be cold anyway. So dunking them in and out of that bucket with the hot water, make sure to warm your hands in there. It makes a huge difference. Another thing that we do when drying the vehicles is we put our drying towel in the hot water also, and then we wring it out. Now you probably saw in one of our videos, or maybe I'll make another video about how we wash and dry the vehicles, but I use our microfiber towels to dry the vehicle, and I usually will wet them. So I will soak them in the bucket, wring them out, and then I will use them to dry, because if they are gently used exterior towels that we use to dry and they've been washed a few times, they do lose their water absorbency. That's just what happens with those microfiber towels. You can use special washes and try to get a little of it back, but you will notice that when you dry a vehicle and your microfiber will get wet, it will absorb more. So what we do is we dump those towels in the hot water, in the buckets, in the clean hot water, wring them out, and then they're nice and warm when you're drying the vehicle, and you can just dunk them back in the bucket, wring them out again, and keep on going. That way you have nice warm hands and warm towels to dry your vehicle. So those are just a few of the things that we do. Of course, you're trying to work as fast as you can, as efficiently as you can, and in the future I am actually looking at trying to make our own hot water rinse system using one of those Mighty Light pumps, and perhaps a 5-gallon bucket filled with hot water, or a jug, and see if I can run that hot water through the pump into just a small little rinsing unit That way you're using nice hot or warm water to be able to rinse the vehicle down. So I'm going to kind of explore that option and see where I can go with that. But if you guys have any questions or comments, please put them down below. I try my best to answer all of them, and hope you enjoy the rest of the videos that we will be putting out weekly. Hope everyone has a great day. Take care. See you next time.